Hey Farm Fam, I got a new phone and I gotta say the camera is amazing. It's so nice. I hope it helps me with doing some better quality videos and stuff. Anyway, I'm just walking back to the truck. Just got done with the dairy, if you're wondering where I am. Don't remember if I've done a video here before. I think I filmed one, but I didn't like it, so I redid it at home or something like that. But anyway, I wanted to talk today while I'm walking. Don't mind the camera shaking a little bit. I lost the glove, so I'm gonna be looking for that too while I'm walking. And I want to talk how amazing cows are. And I'm gonna probably just say animals in general, especially food animals that we raise for food. But we're gonna stick with cows because that's what I know, and it just makes it more specific. So Stan and I were talking about this the other day and how amazing it is that we have these cows that can, in the summer, be in over 100-degree heat. And yes, they're hot, but they're fine. You know, and this year we're hoping to get them some mobile shade units to help with the heat, and also help encourage them to leave the manure and urine in areas that need a little extra nutrition. But they're fine. And then we have these winters where, especially winters in harsher climates, where it gets to maybe even -40, and the cows are still fine. It's amazing that these animals, without any shelter, can live in such extreme climates. And of course, it's not like it's 110 one day and -40 the other day, and those are pretty extreme temperatures. But it's still really incredible that they're able to do that. Us as humans, without clothing and proper shelter, we couldn't do that. We couldn't just be out here and survive that. So that's incredible. Another incredible thing is that you take these cows and you feed them stuff that we as humans either cannot digest at all or can't digest very well. And the cows eat it, they digest it very well, and they turn it into this very highly nutrition dense food for us to eat. And then we can also use their hides for clothing or bags or things like that, and other byproducts from a cow. I used to really hate the idea that hooves would be made for glue or Jello. Now I totally agree with that. I really like the idea that we would use the whole animal, because our butcher, and this isn't anything against our butcher, it's just interesting to learn that all of the byproducts that doesn't get sold or used up, like sometimes hunters will take the byproducts and use it for bear traps or I don't know, something like that. But everything else just goes to the landfill, and to me that's very sad, because I feel like it's, taking an animal's life is, I feel like, a sacred process. And the fact that we've raised this animal to eat, and to just take its meat or just take one thing from it and throw the rest away, I feel like is very sad. I feel like we pay more respect to an animal's life when we're able to use as much as possible. And, bones for soup, or for or for animals to chew on and eat. Using their hides for the products talked about earlier. Using their hooves for, like the glue or Jello, just all this different stuff. Like, I love that idea. Like, indigenous people from all over the world, like, they use the whole animal. It's just really nice to get back to that. And Stan and I are really hoping at some point to collect those byproducts from the butchers, at least from our cows, and put them in compost. And so those will get broken down and eventually used to feed the soil again. You know, our Lion King, when we die, we become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass, and we eat the antelope. It's beautiful. So, I really love that. You know, it's, now I can't remember if it's Jim Gaffigan or, oh shoot, another comedian. It's pretty funny. I don't remember. I think this is Jim Gaffigan, where he's talking about pigs. He's like, and you know, if you know Jim Gaffigan, you know his type of humor, but he's like, you take an apple, which is essentially garbage, and you feed it to a pig and you get bacon. And I just really like that humor. No, apples are not garbage. They're actually very good for you. But, you know, cows eat things that we can't digest. It's just not very well. And, you know, that was the big upside of being omnivores and hunter-gatherers back in the day, is that instead of foraging for food all day to get the nutrients that we need, eating animals allows us to get excellent nutrients and minerals and proteins, and it allowed for time for other things, or to build a shelter to survive or whatever. And I like that idea of more natural, useful way of living. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, so yeah, cows, definitely amazing, but maybe not the smartest creatures in the world. So I'll have to see if Stan got a video of this, and someday I'll put it on here or we'll link it somewhere. But the way we're feeding the cows is those hay panels. We move them every time we feed them, so they don't tromp down and over fertilize one area. And unfortunately, whenever that gets moved, the cows have to relearn where that is. And Stan's had this happen a couple times, and I've had it happen once, where the hay thing gets moved from here to over here. Maybe it's not even 100 yards away, and the cows are hungry, and they're like, moo, I'm hungry. But they'll go, we call them, they go over to the old spot and just stop and stare at it. And it's just so hard for them to understand that their food source like that can move, and it does move. And I love cows, but sometimes it amazes me the things that they do and understand, or I don't know if understand is the right word, the things that they do, just with their natural behaviors. But then other things are just like, come on guys, like, you watched me drive the hay over, like, you saw me. And they know what the telehandler or the backhoe means. They understand that it means food most of the time when they see it. So I don't know, funny creatures. I never understood cows and why people would have cows. Now I get it. They're frustrating, but they're really fun. They provide good entertainment and excellent food. So that's kind of the basis of this video. Couple of things. One, thank you again to all the people who have reserved their beef for the spring. We have sold out of those. I think I've mentioned that. We are going to be opening up summer beef registrations within the next week. And so we'll get more into that. It's the exact same thing as the spring beef. This is just for our summer dates, because we have, I think, 3 main kill dates. And so we have spring, summer, and fall. So yeah, I'll let you know when those open up. And then second, for the Valentine's Day thing, thank you for everyone who ordered on that. We will be sending out we sent out some of the chocolates today. We'll send out the other chocolates later. But I think we about sold out on the chocolate, or I say sold out, like we'll be giving away most of the chocolate. So thank you again for everyone on those orders. Really appreciate every single one of you. Really appreciate your support and love and care. And I would love to know what you would like to know. Please let me know in the description. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, keep in touch. We'd love to know what's going on. Oh, and we also had 2 giveaway winners. I haven't heard from either of them yet to see if they've accepted. So I won't announce them just yet, because on our meat giveaways, if they don't respond to us, we will donate the meat to our food bank. For the other giveaway for the mini farm vacation, we'll just pick another winner. So I'll wait to see if he gets back to me, and then we'll go from there. But we really love these opportunities to be generous and to either bring people to the farm or give away meat or donate meat. We really enjoy doing that. So anyway, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have had a wonderful day. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. This is a sagebrush plant. We get them a lot in the desert. They're everywhere. But when you put a sagebrush plant in the way of where cows get their food, you get that.